Howdy, I'm Jack Harris. As we celebrate the success of our Tampa Bay sports scene tonight, this next award honors the long road we've traveled to get here. The Tom McEwen Distinguished Community Advocate Award, presented by the Moffitt Cancer Center. It's an honor that carries the name of our late great friend, the Tampa Tribune editor and columnist who passed away last summer. Tom was an award-winning sports writer and a member of the Florida Sports Hall of Fame who deftly employed the power of the pen and cultivated his unique relationships with the decision makers in sports to help craft the Bay Area sports landscape that we enjoy today. So instrumental in helping to bring 4 professional franchises to the Bay Area, assisting in the development of building stadiums and arenas, contributing to the growth of university sports programs, developing and promoting many local youth athletic programs. It's all anchored in Tom's 50-year legacy of influence, passion, and the spirit to make it happen. And it's in that light that this year's award recipients are so deserving.
Well, I believe it was either 63 or 64 when Dad and the Levy brothers were standing on Ashley Drive. And Dad looked at them, called them boys. Hey boys, this town will not be a great town if we don't have a stadium. Well, that pretty much started it. I mean, they realized that they had their own business they were starting, but the community would not be a big market community. Well, it's all history after then. The stadium, I think, was 67. Got the Rowdies as the first team, then the Bandits, then the Bucks.
Like many things that Tom McEwen and the Levy brothers accomplished in acquiring here, bidding for, whether it's buildings, professional teams, or events, was we were going to go do it, we were going to do it the right way, and you go to do it to win. And in the normal, bashful manner that the Levy brothers utilize, who do we need to contact? Does somebody know them? If so, contact them. If not, the Levy brothers were going to step forward on behalf of Tampa Bay and make sure that our best foot was always put forward.
First thing that comes to mind is simply Tampa. There's not a single great thing that hasn't happened in the Tampa Bay community that the Levy brothers hasn't been a part of during their lifetime. Being instrumental in bringing an NFL franchise here, bringing Super Bowls to this community, bringing the Final Four to this community, and many, many other civic endeavors that the Levy brothers have been right in the front of things. And I've never met any people that have more pride in their community than the Levy brothers.
If you're talking about George and Leonard Levy, the twins, just a great pillar of knowledge and information. And in my 17 years with the Tampa Sports Authority, I was able to work with both of them on the board. And there was nothing that I thought, if I had any idea of something I wanted to do, they were the first people I would sit with. Because both of them had a knack of telling you how stupid it was and what was wrong with it, and gave you a chance to fix it. And we got a lot of things fixed, and I'll always be in their debt for making me a lot smarter than I really am.
There's so many ways that they've helped the community, not only in sports but in other civic ways. But no matter where you travel in the country, you tend to run into people that know George and Leonard, or one or the other, and the work that they did, the relationships that they built, the way they went about it to get things done is really like no other.
Well, just like Tom, who was a great advocate for this community, these guys were just equally out there in the community doing everything to advance the Tampa Bay area, not just Tampa, not just St. Petersburg, but bringing the area together to advance it for sports, for anything else that would help this area. And they were really selfless in doing so. And this whole community owes them a great debt.
Well, you'd have to know their love for the city and their passion for sports to understand why they are deserving for this award. They've done so many events and brought them in here, been the driving force behind it. If it wasn't for them, for their desire and their push to get things done, this would never have been here. And the whole community owes them quite a bit for getting it started.
Dad, being the humorist that he was, would probably say, this is the first time they've won it. only the first time. And he would say the same thing about being tenacious, not letting people get away with something until they said yes. And then he would probably end it with, I think it's about time we ask Levy County, Florida, if we could switch names from Hillsborough to Levy County. That it's about time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 recipients of the Tom McEwen Distinguished Community Advocate Award, George and Leonard Levy.